Welcome back to my computer lecture series, Learning Computer with Seeing the Sight of Village. And today's lecture is about basic computer organizations. The second module I have started today. And in this module, we learn about the organizational structure of computer. So let's start. Even though the size, shape, performance, reliability, and cost of computers have been changing over the last several years, the basic logical structure. You see the site of this village. This is a small jungle in this village, and I think you are enjoying this village, the beauty of this village. So what now come to the our original point. Even though the size, performance, reliability, and cost of computers have been changing over the last several years, the basic logical structure based on a stored program concept as proposed by von Neumann has not changed. No matter what shape and size of computers we are talking about, all computer system performs the following basic functions for converting raw input data into useful information and presenting it to a user. Inputting. It is the process of entering data into the instruction into a computer system. Storing. It is the process of saving data and instruction to make them readily available for initial or additional processing as and when required. Processing. Performing arithmetic operation add, subtract, multiply, divide, etc. or logical operations, comparisons like equal to, less than, greater than, etc. on data to convert them into useful information is known as processing. Next is outputting. It is the process of producing useful information or results for a user, such as printed report or visual display. Controlling. Directing the manner and sequence in which the above operations are performed is known as controlling. The goal of this module is to familiarize you with the units of computer of a system that performs this function. It provides an overview of computer system as computer system architect view them. Earlier I was worked before this village. I have worked in the Gujarat in a very global company, and I left that company to join this FFBMD Inc. in this village. Internal architecture of computer differs from one system model to another. However, basic organization remains the same for all computer systems. Now, input unit. Data and instruction must enter a computer system before the computer can perform any computation on the supplied data. The input unit that links a computer with its external environment performs these tasks. Data and instruction enter a computer through an input unit in a form that depends upon the input device used. For example, data can be entered through a scanner, Another type of input device, however, a computer's memory is designed to accept input in binary code, and hence all input devices must transform into signals to binary codes. Units called interfaces accomplish this transformation. Input interfaces input interfaces match the unique physical or electrical characteristics of input devices to requirements of a computer system. In short, an input unit performs following functions. It accepts or reads instruction and data from outside world. It converts these instruction and data in computer acceptable forms. Units called input interfaces accomplish this task. It supplies the converted instruction and data to the storage unit for storage and further processing. Now we talk about output unit of a computer system. Computer in the basic computer organizations, an output unit performs the reverse operation of heat of an input unit. It supplies information obtained from data processing to outside world. Hence, it links a computer with its external environment. As computers work with binary code, results produced are also in binary form. Therefore, before supplying the results to outside world, the system must convert them to human acceptable readable form. Units called output interface accomplish this task. Output interfaces match the unique physical or electrical characteristics of output devices, terminals, printers, etc. to the requirements of an external environment. Now, in short, what output performs we see here. The important functions of the output is it accepts the produced results which are in coded form. We cannot understand the coded results easily. It converts these code results to human acceptable readable form. Units called output interfaces accomplish this task. It supplies the converted result to outside world. Next is in this lecture is a storage unit. Now we will know about the storage unit in this lecture. Data and instruction entered into a computer system through input units have to be stored inside the computer before actual processing starts. Similarly, results produced by a computer after processing have to be kept somewhere inside the computer system before being passed on to an output unit. Moreover, a computer must also preserve intermediate results for ongoing processing. A storage unit of a computer system caters to all these problems. It provides a space for storing data and instruction, intermediate results, and results for output. In a short, a storage unit has following works. First, the data and instruction required for processing received from input units, in, uh, storing intermediate results of processing, and the third, final results of processing before the system releases them to an output unit. Now the storage unit of all computer is comprised of following two types of storage. The primary storage. Primary storage of a computer system, also known as main memory, stores pieces of program instruction and data. Intermediate results of processing and recently produced result of these jobs on which the computer system is currently working. The central processing unit can access these pieces of information directly at a very fast speed because they are represented electronically in the main memory chip circuit. However, primary storage is volatile and it loses the information in it as soon as the computer system switches off or closed. Moreover, primary storage normally has limited storage capacity because it is very expensive. And this storage of modern computer system is made up of semiconductor devices. Now secondary storage. Let's know about the secondary storage in this module. Secondary storage of a computer system is also known as auxiliary storage. Takes care of the limitations of primary storage. It supplements the limited storage capacity and volatile characteristics of primary storage. This is because secondary storage is much cheaper than primary storage and it can retain information even when the computer system closed off or resets. A computer system uses secondary storage to store program instruction, data, and information of those jobs on which the computer system is currently not working but needs to hold them for processing later. The most commonly used secondary storage medium is magnetic disk. So magnetic disk is used as a secondary storage. Now the next topic in this module is arithmetic logic unit, ALU. A computer performs all calculation and comparison decision making operations in the arithmetic logic unit, which is also in short called ALU. During processing of a job, the computer transfers data and instructions stored in its primary storage to ALU as and when needed. ALU does the processing and the computer temporarily transfers the intermediate results generated there back to the primary storage until needed later. Due to this, data may move back and forth several times between primary storage and arithmetic logic unit before processing of the job is over. Now we see control unit. Control unit How does an input device of a computer system know that it is time for it to feed data to a storage unit? And how does its arithmetic logic unit know that what should be done with the data once it receives them. Moreover, how it is that the computer sends only the results for output to an output device and not the intermediate results. All this is possible due to the control unit of the computer system. A computer a control unit in the computers does not perform any actual processing of jobs but acts as the central nervous system for other components of the computer system. It manages and coordinates the operation of all other components. It gets instruction from a program stored in main memory, interprets the instruction, and issues signal causing other unit of the system to execute them. Next topic in concern is in this module is uh, central processing unit. Let's some bagla is in field they are in the search of a small fish. Now we talk. Indian people say this word as a bagla. Central processing unit. Also it is its abbreviated word is CPU. Control unit CU and the arithmetic logic unit ALU of a computer system are together known as the central processing unit CPU, and it is the brain of a computer system. Like in a human body, the brain takes all major decisions and other parts of the body function as directed by the brain. Similarly, in a computer system, the CPU performs all major calculations and comparisons and also activates and controls the operations of other units of the computer system. The system concept. Now we see the system concept. What is system concept? We know that we are referring computer as a system or computer system. This is because a system is a group of integrated parts having a common purpose of achieving some objectives. Hence, the systems have following characteristics. A system has more than one element. All its elements are related logically. All its elements are controlled in a manner to achieve the system goal. Since a computer has integrated component like input unit, output unit, a storage unit, and central processing unit which works together to perform the steps called for an executed program. It is a system. Input and output unit cannot function until they receive signals from the CPU. Similarly, a storage unit or CPU alone is of no use. Usefulness of each unit depends on other units and is realizable only when we integrate all units to form a system. Hence, we refer to a computer as a system. With this module is ended, and I think you have enjoyed this beautiful scenery by learning computer. Now, if you like my videos and share, I will make more videos like this, and I will show the scenery of an Indian village all by visiting different village and different sites available in the village. And uh, and it will also will be good for economics, because when we visit to the village, the money will be distributed to the village people, and so they will get some money, and it will improve the uh, economic of the Indian village. With this, I end this lecture.